I'm so humble to the point that it gon' piss them off. To hell and back for me, look, ain't no way I risk it all. Had to isolate my haters, better yeah, get rid of y'all. Y'all on the famous nigga pictures, I'm so sick of y'all. Seem like inside my city support gon' come no further that you make it. It be love in your face, but watch your back, it really hate.
Yo, what to do, YouTube? Man, it's your boy SoBa, man. Today, we doing something a little different, bro. I'm gonna do like a slight mukbang and a story time for y'all. I want to start doing story time. I'm gonna start doing them on Sundays or Saturdays. Story time Saturday, story time Sunday. But I'm actually doing a mukbang too. I got me some Zaxbys. Got the high C fruit punch. We got the wings and things. That's what everybody get with some extra Zax sauce. It's the best sauce you can get. It go good with anything. Sometimes you want some of this shit. I think they got that dang, what's the name of the big grocery store? They sell everything in like big bundles. Sam's Club. I think they got this actual sauce in there. Yeah, we got the wings and things. They ain't seasoned my fries like they supposed to be seasoned, but it'll do. Before you ask, yes. But today I'm gonna give y'all 2 of my ghost experiences. Since it's October, I think it was the perfect time to do it. So let's see which one I'm gonna do first. Let me set my plate up though. Give me like 3 seconds. Let me set this plate up. No, I ain't gonna really eat too much while I'm doing this. I do want to tell it clear. Get my Zax sauce ready. Takes one of these fries. But I ain't ate all day. All right, let's get it first. Let's get it. First story is gonna be about this. Like both of these experiences happened at my grandma's house, so I don't want to tell it. My sister don't watch it because my little sister still stay with my grandma. I don't want her to be spooked out by nothing. But the first experience was witnessing my auntie Melinda. She passed away in like 2013, or was it 2012? And she passed away at the house from heart issues. And RP to my auntie Melinda, man, that was my favorite. That's one of my favorite women. Like it was one of my favorite people to be around. Every day I came home from school, we have something cooked already. Cause she stayed with my grandma, and I stayed with my grandma. So every time I got out of school, she'd be in there watching Maury or Jerry Springer or something related to that, like John Wilkes show, whatever that is. Well, is it John Wilkes or is it something else? I just threw a name on there. But yeah, I mean Steve Wilkos. Is it Steve Wilkos? Yeah, that show. One of them shows would be on, or Judge Mathis. Anything that you would see on TV when you got out of school. And like every time I came home, she would have something cooked. Cause she just loved cooking. That was her favorite thing to do, was cook. She didn't care what it was. She just wanted to be in the kitchen. And she loved when people eat her food. Like we have our neighbors come over there. My uncle stayed next door to us. He come over to get a plate. Our neighbor from the corner come get a plate. My auntie was just real caring and stuff, but that's why I love her to death. But she did pass away in the house due to heart problems. So reason why I brought the kitchen situation, because that's where I experienced the situation that happened. So it was one day, I think my grandma was gone somewhere, and I stayed the night at her house. Wasn't nobody there, it was just me. So I stayed the night there, and I ain't gonna say I wasn't even spooked by the situation, but my auntie, like I said, she loved to cook. So I was asleep, I had the TV on, I turned it off, and just went on to sleep. And I just woke up in the middle of the night. I heard something. So tell me why I heard footsteps in the kitchen. Like it spooked me out at first, and I was like, man, I'm the only person here. Who could it be in the kitchen? Like I'm looking in the kitchen, I don't see nobody, but I hear the footsteps in the kitchen, like near the stove area. So I'm thinking to myself, that's my auntie Linda. That's her. She loved to cook, man. And like I wasn't even spooked by it, bro. Usually like when you have a ghost experience, like when I be watching ghost shows and stuff like that, you be scared. But I wasn't even scared because I was like, this my auntie, man. I knew she wouldn't even harm me. I was one of her favorite people. She even said that on her favorite nephew. She told me that all the time. So all my cousins, I'm sorry, she said I was her favorite. I mean, I can't, and I could do about that. But I knew it was her, man. I was like, man, kitchen is her area. That's her profession. That's what she do. Like, it was just footsteps in there, like around the kitchen and the sink area. Like, it just kept going back and forth. Like they were just checking on the food and stuff, and like at the sink washing dishes or something. Cause that's what she usually do when I come home from school. She'd be in the kitchen cooking and washing dishes, and then watching her show from the kitchen. But yeah, R.I.P. to my auntie, man. I love her to death. That was one of my favorite people to be around. Learned a lot from her. It just was just caring and love the whole time I stayed with my grandma, from her and my grandma. But it was mainly like her being there every day cooking. If she didn't cook, my grandma cooked. Yeah, that's real. Like, I wasn't even spooked about the situation. I was happy. I was like, man, that's my auntie. She watching over me. All right, so that was the first experience. Now, the second one, I can't explain. This experience was way crazier. So, most of the time, when we get out of school, like, my grandma probably ain't gonna be at the house yet. She'll probably just not be getting, like, coming back from what she doing, because she be running errands while we at school, like going grocery shopping and stuff like that. So, it was me and my sisters at the house. We just sitting there, you know, did our homework and all that. We, you know, watching TV. And usually I'd be outside, but it was too hot that day. So I went in the kitchen, and we had the windows up in the kitchen and all that. So I went in the kitchen, went in the refrigerator, got me some drink, and I just so happened to look out the window, and I seen this young boy walking through the yard. So I'm gonna explain y'all how my grandma's yard is. My grandma's yard is huge. She got trees in her yard, but like they're like in places like you can visually see it like in the angle of the house. So she got like 3 big trees in the front yard. In the backyard, you got smaller trees. There's nothing that you can really hide behind or nothing like that. So I happened to look at the side, like her house, it got a window on the side right here, then the front yard out there. And our front yard is big, so it will take you forever to get out our front yard. Well, I won't say forever, but you'll see somebody at the end of the yard, basically what I'm saying. So I looked out the side window, and I just happened to see this young black boy walking through the yard on the side to the front yard. So I looked out the window. Like, when I got close to the window and I looked out there, I ain't see nobody. Like, how can he disappear that fast, like walking on the side of the house? Like, he's not walking along the trailer or nothing. He's walking like further out in the middle of the yard. In our neighbor's yard, you can see through all the trees. So you can look right next door. So there's nothing, like, it's nowhere to hide. So I'm thinking, like, who is this? Who walked through our yard? And he just walked to the front yard. I looked out the window. I didn't see nobody. It was nobody. And like, y'all probably like, man, they probably want somebody who stay in your neighborhood. Let me mind you this. He wasn't wearing nothing we would wear. This was like some old-fashioned clothing, bro. Like, I can't even explain it, bro. That's why I was spooked, because it wasn't nothing like you would see anybody wearing at the time. It was like some old, like, clothes, bro. I can't explain the fit. It like some, I can't explain it, bro. It was just crazy. But he was walking along the side of the house, and I looked out there. When I looked out the window, I was like, how can he possibly just disappear? I've been looking at this window the whole time. When I get close and look out there, I don't see nobody. And it's like, it just had me spooked. I ain't want to say nothing about it, because it's just me and my sisters at the house. I don't want to spook them out or nothing like that, telling them somebody out there. But I did, when my grandma got home, I did tell them about it. But they thought I was just joking. But I was so for real. Like, I really seen somebody out there walking along the yard. Like, my grandma stayed in the country, so it's like every house is not close together. And like, it was just, that situation was crazy, bro. Like, man, that's why I ain't on, like, walking. And then, like, at nighttime, it's really when it's spooky, bro. Like, cause my grandma ain't got no light in her yard or nothing. And there ain't no lights on that road. Except our neighbors, they stay across the road from us. They got a light in their yard. But it's like no more lights on that road. Just pitch black. Only way you can walk on that road if you got a light or something. And like, I used to walk, like, when I used to be at my homework house, we used shooting basketball and stuff. Sometimes used to drop me off, man. That's how dark it was. Like, you really can't see down the road. And like, I stayed in the country. Ain't no I'm like, a ghost is the last thing I'd be worried about at nighttime walking down our road. That's how dark it was. But yeah, that experience right there really caught me on guard, though. I would not expect nothing like that. And then, like, seeing somebody wearing the clothes the dude was wearing, like, you would never see nobody wearing something like that. I wish I could pull up a picture. I'm gonna try to search something, and I'm gonna put like a picture like right here beside me or one of these sides, and let y'all see the type of clothes I was talking about. I'm gonna see if I can find something to put up here, and y'all will see why I was so spooked. But yeah, man, that was it for that one. Then I had to let y'all know about that, bro. I feel like October was the perfect month to let y'all know about something like that. But yeah, don't always be spooked out about the ghost experiences, man. I never let it get to me, because you never know, it may be a good spirit that's just watching over you, blocking out the bad spirits. And my auntie was down in the kitchen right there that day, so I know that was her. That was her. And I can't explain the second situation. I don't know who that was. But I do want to do some research and see, like, look up anybody that passed away in the area as a kid or something like that. I do want to do some research, cause you know it may, you know, like I just want more like information about who passed away in the city of Stapleton and stuff like that. But yeah, that was it for this one, man. If y'all want more story times, man, just let me know. Give me some ideas, and I keep sharing it, man. You feel me? I'm doing this for y'all, man. You know, we on the road to 200 subscribers, man. We're trying to hit that before the end of the month. You feel me? I feel like we can do it, bro. We just gotta keep pushing, man. Y'all gotta spread the word. Let your people know, man. We on the road to 200 subscribers. Y'all going with me, bro. I'm telling you, whatever I get, bro, I'm letting y'all have it. Y'all earned it. Just as much as I did. I'm gonna always look out for y'all. Just know that I'm a man of my word. If I'm not a man of my word, remind me. Feel me? But yeah, that's it for this one, man. Once again, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, click the notification bell. With that being said, sober life, no but influence.
Bigger bag, cause I cannot have enough. For all of the days I was feeling sad, I ain't got no mad enough. I'ma constantly trap on that avenue, multiplying, I double my revenue. My own nigga, that what you better do. Yeah, get crashed like out by that prostitute.